up, man? Yeah, hey, listen, man, I'm glad you're doing this song.
Yes, sir.
Because, you know, Trump is the first black president, not Obama, Trump. Trump is the real man.
Yeah.
He got a mug shot. None of them ain't got no mug shots. We all got mug shots because we real black people.
That's right.
And that's why I'm for it, man. They torture him like they torture black people.
This is when I went to the White House. These are all the horrible things he's called me over the years.
Did you give him that and he signed it for you?
Correct.
Oh, that's f***ing brilliant.
I know. It's my prized possession.
What a signature. That's one of the best signatures of
Stupid, angry,
any...
dopey, dummy, trouble. What's that one? Terrible student, not considered smart, no mojo.
Guys, this is kind of a silly topic because the radical left is confused. They're bewildered at the fact that President Trump is just such a funny guy and so relatable. They cannot understand it because they're frauds, they're evil, and they don't know how to talk to people. Everything to them is like sitting down and developing some sort of strategy in terms of messaging, not in terms of policy. And their messaging sucks too. It's like everything about the Democrat Party politicians right now absolutely sucks, and they just can't do anything right. Where President Trump has his advisors too. He has people coming up with playbooks for him too, but he actually follows his gut with a lot of stuff. That's one of the reasons he ended up getting elected. Bill Maher here is over here talking about how President Trump is good at roasting him and coming up with stupid names to call him. Let's go ahead and react to it. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
What I see is, what did he sign there?
This is when I went to the White House. These are all the horrible things he's called me over the years.
Did you give him that and he signed it for you?
Correct.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
I know. It's my prized possession.
What a signature. That's one of the best signatures of
Stupid, angry,
any...
dopey, dummy, trouble. What's that one? Terrible student, not considered smart, no mojo.
Terrible
nervous.
student? How did he know that?
He doesn't know any of this. This is what's so amazing. That he, off the top of his head, could come up with 56 different.
That's... I'm
Low
impressed.
rights dummy. So-called comedian.
Personally, I think that you have a lot more things you can say after you actually meet Bill Maher. I mean, just look at him. I mean, just look at the way his body is shaped. Like, this guy is just totally deformed. This just peak masculinity right there. Like, whoa, my guy, save some for the rest of us.
That's... I'm
Low rights
impressed.
dummy. So-called comedian, not a smart guy. Better than Sominex, fired like a dog. Dumbass, not an intellectual.
Better than
terrible
Sominex.
show. Moron, stupid guy, bad ratings.
Okay, now you're just gloating. Now you're
It's
That's hip.
It's hip, and it's also just like says something about the human mind or some human minds. Like, I couldn't come up with this many names.
Oh, yes,
if you gave me a day, I mean, if I had a day,
yeah.
If I had a day,
And a thesaurus.
and a thesaurus, exactly.
Nah, Trump just all off rip. But guys, this is a relatable person. He just follows his heart. One of the things that is good about having President Trump is an outsider at the end of the day. One of the good things about having a guy like him is that he didn't start off in politics. Like, these people are groomed from a young age. Joe Biden's been a senator since I think he was like 29 or something. Extremely young. And you see kind of how he talks. Like, he's kind of robotic. People like Hakeem Jeffries, you see how he is. Like, a lot of these people are extremely robotic and calculated in everything. They don't know how to express things genuinely. I would hate to be like married to one of these people or something, because it's like, okay, is this person being genuine and authentic, or are they being an actor or an actress trying to gaslight and fool me and trick me into going along with whatever they want so that they can accomplish whatever their goal is, and just coming across extremely robotic and not being truly empathetic and not actually caring about anything that you support, but screeching and yelling and acting like and pretending like they care about everything that I care about, while simultaneously doing the opposite or feeding things that only support them. CNN here was also completely bewildered by this.
Another comment that the president made on his way to Israel aboard Air Force One, he was asked if the ceasefire deal will help him get into heaven, which is, I got to say, I've been in the press pool. It is a unique question to ask a president of the United States. However, his response was also unique. Take a listen.
I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven.
Okay,
I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make heaven.
Look, as somebody else who may have a hard time with this same topic, I would just say that it's really interesting when you hear him say this because it makes him a regular guy.
It definitely
Democrat,
does.
it really makes me upset because folks flip it, making, what do you say, lie to yourself. I do that a lot. Other folks, he's just been a regular person going, look, I've made a lot of mistakes. Y'all have all covered me and pulled out everything I've ever done in my life, so maybe I'm not going to have a straight shot all the way to heaven. It makes him really, really like a regular folks, and as a Democrat, it makes me hate it.
I think Chuck is 100% correct. I mean, like my grandfather used to say, when people say, I'm a Christian, he said, wow, you've already accomplished it. It's a lifelong journey. We're all imperfect. The president recognized that. And to Chuck's point, for regular people, they say, hell, I don't know if I'm going to get to heaven, but I'm certainly trying every single day. It's relatable. It's why people like him.
Yeah. I mean, when you read it versus when you listen to him say it, which is this is an important
the body
component
language
of covering this president is don't just read it, listen to and watch how he's actually saying it. I mean, honestly, there's like a combination of the humor, the quippiness, but also like a self-awareness about like, it's a little presumptuous to be like, you know what? Yes, absolutely, I'm going to go.
You've never seen a Democrat speak that freely because our consultants and lawyers would have a field day. They'd be like, how? Oh, it's over. Like, we've got to unbutton the tie a little bit and be really regular and talk to folks like me and my boys were talking to each other this weekend. Democrat, independent, Republican. That's what people want to hear.
But it's not so simple, guys. That Democrats don't know how to talk to people. They're barely human beings themselves. I mean, everything that they talk about is doom and the gloom. Imagine them having a conversation and being real like, yeah, I mean, ain't none of that stuff really going to happen. I mean, we're just saying that because we're trying to get elected. That's what they would say if they were just speaking candidly. I mean, authoritarian. I mean, what do you mean the guy was elected in a regular election? What's authoritarian about that? That's what they would say if they were speaking candidly. Yeah, Obama deported people too. Big whoop. That's what they would say if they were speaking candidly. Yeah, crime is down in certain places, but it's still too high. We just don't want to admit that because it helps Trump. That's what they would say if they were speaking candidly. The border was open. It shouldn't have been open. Joe Biden effed up. They didn't say that. He's too old. They didn't say that. The Democrats don't know how to speak candidly. These people lie like they breathe. You could almost sense when they're telling the truth, like they're gonna start just going, like having a tick, like a nervous tick, and just freaking explode because they cannot manage to have regular, honest, open conversations. To them, their political careers mean everything to them. I admire the dedication, I guess. You know what means everything to me? The man above. It's a big difference between a lot of people. Okay, sure, it's nice to be on YouTube and talking to you guys. You guys are awesome. The channel's awesome. And a lot of other things I got going on in life are awesome. God's number one. For these people, power is number one. So they don't care about talking to people. Like they're confused. Like if it was genuine, they would be able to figure it out. But it's not, so they can't. And best believe that the people who do manage to speak with some sort of genuine nature and authenticity, they're probably going to speak out against common sense things like men and women's sports. They're going to get excommunicated up out of the party, and then they're left with all the people who fall in line. And it's sad that now it's almost like the bar is so low. That's the only thing that concerns me now about the Democrat Party is because the bar is so freaking low that when you got somebody who comes in who is like extremely basic but refuses to fall in line with like the radical elements of the party, it's going to be really easy for them to probably win, because if they have a common sense position but still consider themselves to be a Democrat, then a lot of people are going to vote for them. It'll probably make sense. But the way things currently stand, in the near future at least, I just don't see that happening because these people had their heads too far up their own asses. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
He talks like me and you. The Indian journalist is asking him a question, dibble dabble, and then he goes, I don't know what the hell that guy just said. That, to me, is the most relatable thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, do you see how he talks to people? He called Shorty Pocahontas in the middle of the fucking Senate hearing.
Yo, and you know what?
She's sitting right there.
It's been normalized so much that wasn't even a headline.
Nobody even said anything.
They were like, oh, that's his
She
old
got to
hit.
sit there and take it. Yeah, Pocahontas over here pointing at her.
And nobody cared.